A man on the roadside burped loudly and ended up spitting out a golden ring, but that's not all. He suddenly lowered his head, as if money didn't matter, and a pile of gold rings poured out from him. Then he went to a pawn shop and dumped all the rings onto the counter. The shopkeeper's eyes went wide in surprise. Seeing the shopkeeper's expression, it was clear she was starting to get some crooked ideas. She quickly grabbed the purity testing instrument, while the man looked around the shop at various old items with great curiosity. Soon, he started dismantling and reassembling things. Not long after, a strange-looking contraption was created. At that moment, the shopkeeper finished her calculations and handed the man the cash. The man went to the mainland, using the device he had just made to search for the way forward. He didn't notice that the money seemed to be misplaced, drifting out of his pocket as he walked. Before long, it seemed he received a signal from his home planet. Looking up, he saw buildings from his home world. Yes, he was an alien, but in the next moment, he was knocked unconscious by a thug. It turned out that the evil money had caught the thug's attention. As an alien, he had no idea what robbery was, nor why the thug had beaten him. At that moment, Justin happened to pass by and saw what was happening. She warned herself not to get involved, but ultimately her kind heart couldn't stand by. She turned her car around and used a gun to scare off the thief. The alien rushed toward her, almost pleading for Justin to take him to a specific coordinate. Justin checked the map and saw that the coordinate was 200 miles away. Sure enough, this crazy man didn't seem like he'd do anything normal. Besides, Justin had a family to take care of, and she didn't have time to entertain his madness. Unexpectedly, the alien suddenly offered all his money to Justin. Reluctantly, she agreed to help him, but the alien was very displeased with the idea of humans needing food. He considered it a waste of time on his journey. He quickly drew a map, and Justin was amazed because the numbers were in a base 60 system. Even more impressive, the writing was in a 3,000-year-old script. Justin instantly became intrigued. For the first time, she asked the man's name. He told her he was Faraday. She asked Faraday how he had found her. He explained that it was his mentor's suggestion. When Justin looked up his mentor, she was even more shocked. His mentor was a legendary figure from the last century who had founded a tech company with 10 patents, making it one of the world's top enterprises. When she heard Faraday say that his mentor, like him, was also an alien, she let out a laugh. She just couldn't believe what Faraday said, despite the many mysteries surrounding him. A few hours later, they arrived at the destination. Faraday strongly insisted that Justin join him to listen to Thomas's instructions. Justin refused on the spot, but an insistent Faraday couldn't understand her. He almost tore the door off her car. Eventually, Justin grabbed her gun, and they parted ways. But not long after, Justin noticed the weather had changed drastically. Soft-hearted as she was, she turned the car around to save Faraday. To her shock, she witnessed something incredible.